Hey guys, what is going on? Today we are going to talk about this camera monitor, which is completely new to my channel. I did talk about a few other camera stuff in the past, and also I will bring a lot of new things to my channel. And this is one of the first in its kind. This was sent to me by ESDDI. So this company makes loads of camera stuff, and they are really good quality, and they were really kind to send me this for a review. And I'm going to talk about specs, what this camera monitor can do. Basically, what you really need to know about this camera monitor is that for the price what you get is a professional camera monitor. So many more expensive camera monitors does these features for a lot more money. So let's just dive into the details, and let's talk about the most important aspects of the camera monitor. Also, I'm going to show you a short video I've just made a couple of days ago with this camera monitor. Basically, I've just used it. It helped me a lot to make this cinematic footage, and it helps a lot, especially if you have a camera like I do, the Sony a6500, which basically has a smaller screen, is not really tiltable. It's tiltable, but it's not flippable. You cannot flip it out, or so basically it helps a lot. Plus, it's much brighter. Another really important thing I want to talk about this, if you have a Sony camera, this has a jack audio output. So basically, you can monitor your audio from the monitor, which the Sony a6500 doesn't do. So this is a no-brainer if you have a Sony a6500, 6400 and so on. Also, if you have any other DSLR cameras or mirrorless, this is just gonna help you to make better videos, because ultimately you're gonna see your screen, you're gonna see what you do in a much better screen. This screen is an IPS screen, so the viewing angle is much higher, much better than any other camera if we are talking about camera screens. Let's just jump into the cinematic footage and see what I've just created. Alright, we are back and ready to open this really good looking box. Before opening it, you can see some information written in the box, which can be really useful. Once opened it, you see the manual, which is written in English and a couple of different languages, and very well written, very detailed manual. The next item will be this Velcro strap sunshade, which goes on the top of the screen when it's sunny. It's really very helpful. And here is the screen itself. This is a 5-inch Full HD IPS LCD panel, supports 4K input as well as output. On one of the sides of the monitor you have the HDMI in and output plus the power input. On the top of the screen you have all the menu function buttons plus on and off button. On the other side you have the L bracket mounting screw. The next item in the box, in my opinion, is deal breaker, because this camera monitor comes with an external battery with the battery charger, and is a 2600 mAh battery, which is a really powerful and long-lasting battery. And these batteries are really cheap and can be used for many other equipment, such as camera lights. So you might have already in your camera bag few of them, or you can just pick some of them up. They usually come in a couple, and they're really cheap on Amazon. And here is the next item, the mounting bracket. This is an L bracket, and it has an additional cold shoe mount, allowing you to add additional accessories like a microphone or anything else you'd like to attach. And here are the last few items inside the box. For example, this one is a micro USB cable for charging the battery. Also, you will find a couple of HDMI cables. It really depends on your camera what HDMI cable output it has. These are high quality HDMI cables capable to transfer 4K resolution. But why is that important when your monitor is only 1080p resolution? It's easier to understand when you imagine a scenario when you want to record at 4K on an external recorder. So you run an HDMI signal at 4K from your camera to your monitor, which displays at full HD to the screen. And you run this signal back out of your camera monitor into an external recorder. And here is the menu system of the camera screen, which is extremely easy to navigate and understand the menu items. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is the function buttons. These buttons are really important if you set it to the right settings, what you really need on a daily basis when you are filming, when you just want to reach out to the histogram or something, settings you want to change quickly. That's the best option if you just adjust those function buttons to your needs. So you can see, I think it's 6 of those options, and you can allocate to function buttons. So this is my recommendations to go through and change it to your best options. So that was it for the ESDDI camera monitor. I really hope you find it interesting and useful. I'll see you very soon, guys, and please make sure you subscribe. Take care, guys. Bye bye.